Hello everybody, it's Island Time Outdoors here. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of fishing and we're going to try to get something. The water is warming up a bit now that we're in March, and I think the fish are coming up a little bit higher up in the water. We might have some luck today. Let's get into it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a bottom fishing setup today. So the weight sits down in the mud and then the bait or the hook will float straight up from it, and we're going to aim about 3 to 4 feet off the bottom. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start tying on our hook. This is a bait hook. We got barbs on the back of it, so it's going to hold on our floating power bait. We got our hook on. I left a little bit of a tab there. That's okay. So we're about 3 to 4 feet from a hook. These are twist weights, and I actually make these myself because I'd rather be making my stuff than buying it. These are made out of recycled tire weights. So you simply put the line in one side and then you wrap it around, and you're going to just push these tabs over, and that's on there. Some people don't like them just because your weight or your line is twisted on the weight, but I never had any issues with them snapping off like on the weight or anything. And yeah, but you want something heavy enough too, and also has this kind of shape so it doesn't really get hung up on anything on bottom, but we want to still have it so it can sit nicely on the bottom and, you know, have a little bit of tension. Got these lovely things right here. So these are power bait eggs, and they're like made of a foam and they float, and I find chartreuse works very well. Let's give it a smell. Oh yeah, that smells good. So I think I'm gonna throw about 2 of them on there, and I think that's gonna be good. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna leave them both connected together, so it has some nice rigidity. A bit of the hook shank, and then the curve sticking out like that. So I think that's gonna be pretty good. So we got our setup here. It's so simple. Yeah, it's pretty effective. I'm just gonna adjust the drag. Just want it a little tighter. I'll adjust it again. We're gonna give her a whip out there. That's pretty good right there. Leave the bail open, let it take line as it sinks. So it's probably only about like 8 to 10 feet deep right where I went. We need something to put the rod on. How about this stick right here? I think that will do. Looks like we have another guy out here fishing, and he's on a little pontoon boat with an electric motor. It's a good way to do it in this lake if you're trolling a fly. Well, that was interesting. Conservation just pulled up and they checked my license. There he goes there. He's going. But no, that's like the first time I've ever been checked on this lake in all the years I've been fishing here. That is very surprising. But yeah, I asked him about the license changes that are coming next year from the 2026 to 2027 season. There's going to be, they're trying to go paperless, except if you're fishing salmon and steelhead, you have to have paper license on you. Okay, it's time to do a bit of a recast here. We've been soaking in this one spot for a little bit. So I'm gonna cast it off to the left a little bit more, and hopefully there's something that's hanging around there. Always a good idea when you bring your gear in, when you're resetting, just run your hand or finger down your leader or your line and check for knots, because you know sometimes it's surprisingly easy to snap off on a knot. Do a nice big old cast out there. Whoa, watch the bushes. That looks pretty good there. There we go. We got tension on the line. Throw it back on here. All right. This versus a bobber, I think it's better. With a bobber, it's gonna want to blow into shore, especially with like a headwind coming in. So you have to like constantly like recast and reset it. And I just don't want to do that. So I find this works a lot better. Exciting, right? It's like watching paint dry. Well, I've been here for about an hour and there's nothing really going on at this spot. So we're gonna go on a different part of this lake here, and we're gonna cast in, and hopefully we have better luck there. Okay, we're at the new spot here. This is actually a public recreation site. This is Echo Lake too, so if you ever are driving on the Gold River Highway, come stop by. It's just a short little logging road around the side. It's pretty nice. Not allowed to camp here overnight, but there's fire rings and picnic tables, and there's also a bathroom over there, so it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take one of these river floats here. We're gonna do a float setup with because our wind is blowing away from where we're gonna be fishing, so I won't have to keep recasting. We're gonna thread that through. I don't actually have bobber stoppers, so a stick works just as well. Take the little rusty pliers, cut that tag end, keep your tag. Oh, there we go, I got that. Keep that, don't throw it on the ground. Hook's on, looking good. So we're gonna throw the same weight back on. Good thing about these, again, with the slip or pinch weights, you can open the tabs up, reuse them. It's not like split shots where they're kind of a pain. I'm not gonna go fish off the dock. There's some people there and it looks like they're setting up, and I don't really wanna bother them with all my talking that I'm gonna be doing. Oh, down we go. While I was just setting up the camera, I just saw a fish come up right here, just offshore. So that's really exciting. There's a stick stuck in my line. It's a good sign seeing that there are fish active. So make sure we're not tangled. Easy little cast. That's exactly where I saw him jump. It's been a little while now, so I'm just gonna recast. Oh, we're getting hit. You see that? That's a fish right there. Oh, he's got it. Got him. Fish on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Yo. Bam. That's a snack right there. Not huge, but it's definitely gonna be a good little thing to eat. Look at him. Oh yeah, I gutted that thing. All right, I gotta dispatch this guy. Beautiful color. There we go. We're just gonna clean this guy up here. Go through the butt. Hold your knife kind of up and grab everything. Pull it right out. Cut the bloodline. Scrape down. Nicely cleaned rainbow. Well, this was a nice spot, and it provided us a nice rainbow trout. So we're gonna head back over to the fire area there, and I'm gonna prepare this thing. We're gonna get a fire going. All right. Again, now I'm in a new location. This is where we're gonna have a fire, cook up that fish, and I noticed that there's some action here. There's fish surfacing, so I'm gonna toss a line in the water and I'll see if we get anything extra. Probably end up releasing. But yeah, let's get the line out there and get chopping wood. Don't have to go far here. They seem to be in close. All right. You can call me a cheater for using a torch, but I'm using a torch. I'll do. We're gonna get our fish ready here. Give him a quick bath. We're just gonna take the head off. Don't need to keep the head. In you go. And we'll cut our tail off. And then I'm gonna cut the belly off as well. We got a nice chunk of meat here. That looks good. All right, another thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna score the outside, because when it cooks, I don't want it to like fold up too much on itself. I want it to be kind of nice and even. So we just do that. couple cuts on the skin. Might put one more right here. Not all the way through, just enough. Well, I'm still waiting for the fire to burn down. It's looking all right. We don't need to have a huge fire or anything. We're just cooking a small trout, so that's fine. But I'm watching my bobber and seeing if anything's gonna hit. I haven't seen anything yet hit it, but out here it's looking really good. Like, look at all this fish coming up there. Very nice. Look how calm the water is. The tree reflection is just amazing. It's like a mirror. Conservation just stopped by again. He was just pulling by and he's like, oh, I already checked you. You're good. Have fun. Oh, we're getting hits right now. Oh, our bobber's getting smacked right now. Oh, I gotta put you down. Man, we got smacked there. The float went right down. I was too late to the party, I guess. I wonder if he got those little bait balls off the hook. Totally might have. That's too bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, no, we're still good. All right, we're gonna cast back out right there again. Whoa. My line made a little snap noise right off my fingers. Okay, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of them just hanging out right there. Yeah, I think we're just on the outside of the zone. We're probably right in the zone. How's our fire looking? Almost ready to cook. Shucker butter in the pan. Big old chunk of butter. We're gonna go with the good old lemon pepper. And I'm just gonna get in the inside of this, get on the outside. Really season her up. That looks great. Look at that right there. It's a nice piece of meat. Here we go. Oh. And I'll just kind of set this right here. I'll let her cook up. So I picked up this little thing right here. It's like a little Swiss Army knife, but with utensils. It's hilarious. Kind of needed one or something to eat with. So this should do. Goes right on your keychain. And we're getting hit. He's got it, I think. Got him. That's a fish on right there. Another one. This one feels a little bit bigger, that's for sure. That's a nice little one. Oh, he's not too, up and over. Oh yeah, that's a good size one. Oh, that's beautiful. Bigger than the first one. Look at this nice fish. Whoa. Look at those nice colors. Nice rainbow. All right, lovely fish. Look at that guy. There he goes. Back into the lake. That's pretty good. Meat's just falling right off the bone. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It started to rain. I'm gonna finish this up and I'm gonna put the fire out and clean up and head on home here. If you want to see more content like this, let me know, because I'd be happy to do it. Not bad for being sick and coming out here and just taking it easy. It's pretty good. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.